Hey everybody, this is Brian from Mobile Tech Paintball and TeamAlterEgo.com. Do a little quick video today. I had this come up on a forum that I follow, a bulletin board, and a guy on there asked how he can take the macroline on his marker and switch it from the right side to the left side. Now he had a CP on-off, so I've got a couple different CP on-offs. I'm going to show you how to do this. This is really simple, so this is going to be short and sweet. This is an older CP on-off, and this is a fairly newer one, but they're both the same. The fitting sits on one side, and whether it's the right or the left, and on the opposite side, there's this little nut-looking thing. It's just a plug is all it is. The same airflow comes out of the same hole. You could actually put two macrolines on there if you wanted to. But all we're going to do is we're going to take the fitting out of here, we're going to take the plug out of here, and we're going to swap them, okay? Now, before you get started on this, you're going to need a couple of things. You're going to need an end wrench that's the size of your fitting, in my case 7/16 for this particular fitting. You're going to need some Teflon tape to reapply to the plug and to the fitting, because chances are you're going to wear the Teflon tape off of your fitting. And you're going to need an Allen key that fits in the plug, alright? For this particular plug, it's 3/16. Now, make sure the gun is degassed, of course, turned off, and we're going to go ahead and remove the plug. Alright, now when you remove this plug, hold it into place and take it out your finger. Don't use the tool. Make sure you don't get any Teflon tape down in there. Make sure you clean the threads on that plug really good. So you don't want Teflon tape getting in your air system, because it's going to be the first thing that gets into your rag and your solenoid and completely destroys your gun. So, then we're going to take a little piece of Teflon tape. Now I've got the 1/2 inch Teflon tape. If you can find the 1/4 inch Teflon tape, it works so much better because there's a lot of excess. And what I end up doing usually is taking it and tearing it down the middle and just using half of a strip, because the 1/2 inch is really too much. You don't have to kill this thing. Just one wrap that's nice and tight, and then the threads all the way around. Get it nice and tight. And when you get done, you should look at it and be able to see the threads. You see, I don't know if you can see that or not. You can see the threads. It's not just tape on there. It's actually form fitted into the threads there. Now, set that aside, and we're gonna flip this guy over. We're gonna take off the macroline, and we're gonna do the same thing that we did with the plug. We're gonna pull this out. We're gonna start it with a wrench, right? And we're gonna finish it by hand, so we're sure we don't get any crap down in that hole. All right. Clean the threads really good. And we're going to do the same thing that we did with the plug. We're going to take us a strip of the Teflon tape, not a whole lot. If you've got the 1/2 inch stuff, split it down the middle. One wrap around the threads. Don't drown this thing, alright? And make sure you should be able to see those threads. And let me see if I can make this work. You should be able to see the threads. It's not going to focus. Maybe I get to focus. There you go. See that? How you can see the threads in the Teflon tape? That's what it should look like. Now quite simply, we're going to take our plug, start it by hand, make sure there's no crap in there, and we're going to tighten it snug. Don't crank this thing down. You know, just get it nice and snug. Now, if you've got some Loctite, you can use Loctite in here. I would prefer blue. You don't have to have red. It's not 3,000 psi or anything. So blue Loctite works just fine. If you use Loctite, don't use Teflon tape. And then replace your fitting the same way we did the plug. Start it by hand. Make sure it's not cross-threaded. It should go in nice and easily. And then cinch it down. You should get it nice and snug so that it's difficult to turn, and then give it a good 1/2 turn. Alright? And that's it. Now your macroline is on the left-hand side of your gun. Gas it up. Make sure you don't have any leaks. If you do have leaks, from over here, tighten it down a little bit more. If it still leaks, maybe drop some Loctite on there. Take it out and drop some Loctite on there. Or maybe put a little bit more Teflon. But you shouldn't have to get crazy with the Teflon. And unless you've got a worn-out ASA, it really shouldn't leak. So that's it. That's how you make your right-handed gun left-handed. Make sure you comment, and make sure you subscribe and tell your friends, and make sure you check us out online at www.mobiletechpaintball.com, www.teamalterego.com, and you can always leave comments for us at paintballscene.com. Take care, guys. Later.